If you're a food or travel influencer and you're not making consistent money yet, it's probably not your content. It's your system. Because right now, you're sitting on one of the biggest industries on earth and you're still getting paid like it's a hobby. But let's find out how we can help you. What's up, guys? My name is Miguel. Today, I'm going to be breaking down 5 things that are quietly costing you thousands. This is not a theory, this is real life. And if you fix these, you stop relying on random brand deals and start building income that you can predict. Now, let's zoom out for a second. In 2024, travel and tourism contributed to about 10.9 trillion to global GDP. That's around 10% of the world economy, and that's supported hundreds of millions of jobs. It supported hundreds of millions of jobs. Now, stack that with food. The food service industry is also in the trillions globally. Huge money moving every single day, guys. So if you create content that drives people to restaurants, hotels, events, spots in your city, you're not just posting, you're sitting on top of the industry that prints money. But here's the problem. Most creators don't capture value from the attention they generate. They generate demand and then it all evaporates, poof, into smoke. The opportunity is simple. When you turn your content into owned assets, your list, your directory, your tracking, you stop chasing checks and you start building leverage. So here are the 5 things costing you thousands and exactly what you need to do instead. So number 1, you don't have a real fan list, especially if you're doing local content. See, followers are nice, but followers are rented. A fan list is owned. A list of people who actually want your recommendations and that you can reach out to anytime. You need that, especially if you're a local creator. You need to have a list of people that are really interested in your content, in what you're providing them in terms of like restaurants, places to go, and things to do. Like if you're a local creator, right? If you're a local creator, this is more valuable because your audience is geographically relevant, right? Like it's in a specific place, and because it's in a specific place, you have greater leverage, right? You can charge people more money. You have access to people that are actually interested in what you have to offer, and it's really important. Most creators, influencers that are into the restaurant industry and into travel industry, they don't have a list. They just have followers that follow them. That's it. Now, how do you start a list? Now, starting a list is pretty simple. My suggestions are, you start by having something like a lead magnet that could be your top 5 date night spots in Houston, Texas, your best brunch spots map. You could have hidden gems you need to try, weekend food crawls, like, where someone should go for the weekend to just travel and try different foods if someone's a real foodie, or things that you can do this month. And what you'll do with that list is you'll make it into a free download, and then what you'll do with that list is make it into a free download and ask people to give you their email and or phone number so that they can get access to it. So you just make it free, only just for their email or phone number, just so that you have that information for later. Now, when you have this list, this is going to become a gold mine and asset that you can build on. Because if you have 500 local people who are raising their hands saying, hey, I want your recs, I want your recommendations for spots, that's not just influence or followers. That's actually having like a multimedia marketing company that you own. Now, number 2 is you don't have a personalized directory. Honestly, this one is brutal because most creators don't have a directory. They're in their DMs answering people, asking for spots, asking for links to hotels, asking for lists, and so on and so forth. And it's hard to navigate without a directory because I don't want to navigate your content to find the best places. And I don't even want to watch 5 minutes of content when I'm looking for a restaurant. I just want to be able to find it. Boom, that's it. Right. And the best way to do that is having your own personalized directory that someone can link to from your social media and be able to find what they're looking for. Now, a personalized directory adds more leverage. It adds more money to the equation of you trying to be successful, especially when you're missing out on money. This is why you're leaking money. And a personalized directory fixes part of that problem. Now, if you have one clean link where people can browse your list by category, you're in the clear. So, for example, you can have a category for best wing spots in New York City, and that has your top 10 wing spots in New York. And then you could have your next category could be your best date nights, like date night places to go. And then number 3 could be like all the kid friendly spots. And then number 4, you could have like hotels and all the favorite hotels you like in New York if you're a New York local content creator. And then, number 5, you can have your hidden gems and et cetera, et cetera. And that all lives in your bio, right? You have all of that in your bio on your social media. Someone can click it. It's easy to go to. And that's why I mentioned what I do with Dottable, because we build those out for you for that exact use case. Because the point isn't having a list. The point is turning your recommendations into a repeatable system. That's actually what it is. Like, it's a repeatable system that generates revenue. When your directory becomes the default place for people to go for your recommendations, you've upgraded now. You're not just a content creator. You're actually a local guide brand. And number 3, for what's costing you thousands of dollars, is you don't have an email list with a simple email system. I know what you're saying. You're saying like email? But to be honest, email might sound boring until you realize it's one of the highest ROI channels on the internet. ROI is return on investment. A basic creator email system would look like automated welcome emails. So when someone signs up for something, then you would send out the list automated. You wouldn't have to do it manually. Then you'd have weekly or bi-weekly emails of the 3 spots plus deals plus your upcoming events or whatever you're having. Another thing would be like your occasional promos. You'd have new guide drops, partnership specials, or if you're doing any giveaways, you'd have all of that built into your email. Why does email matter? If Instagram decides your post gets no reach today, email's still going to be hitting, guys. It's you're not missing when you got email. Now, number 4, you don't have an SMS list plus SMS system. Hear what? SMS, which is text messaging, it's being able to send text messages to your phone, is the cheat code for local creators when used responsibly. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Email's great, and you have to have an email list. But SMS, it's the perfect thing for any local content creator to have in their arsenal, because you don't want to be just shooting in the dark by just doing just content. You need SMS in your system. So yeah, with SMS, it's perfect for local last minute action and just doing blast to your community and making sure that for sure they see it. So for example, 2-for-1 taco night could be something that you're doing for like a Mexican restaurant, or you could be doing new spots opening this weekend. SMS blast for somebody that's having a grand opening. You could be doing that for pop-up events. You could even be doing it for weekend food crawl routes that you're doing live. Let's say you're going doing a live in real life food crawl, and you could be doing that and sending that blast out to your people, your fans, right before you do it. So SMS is like insane. And when you have a list, you can make so much money from that list. Obviously, guys, you're not supposed to spam with this type of system. Just only text when it's, when you really need to, or when it's genuine. Don't just do like random stuff, or do it when like it's something paid for. But, be responsible is what I'm saying with it, because you don't want people to opt out, right? If your audience feels like every time you send a text, it's valuable, they'll stay subscribed and businesses will love the results that you can drive. So that's important, guys. And number 5, you're not tracking analytics. This is where influencers get underpaid because most creators can't prove their outcome. They can show views, but they can't show results. When you add tracking, you change the conversion from pay me because I'm posting to pay me because I drive more customers to your business. Not, well, I think I'm going to drive more customers because it's going to go viral. No, you know for certain you're going to drive some type of demonstratable return on their investment. Now you can have very simple tracking systems that you can use for your customers. You can have a QR code at the counter that links to your directory or an offers page where they can punch in a redemption. I can show you how that works. You could also have like some kind of unique creator code. It won't be like a discount necessarily, but it could be like maybe a bonus item or something like that. You can also have like a digital punch card tied to your link, which will tell you, how much visits, redemptions, and repeat visits you've had. You can also have track links per business. So you can show taps, clicks, and other actions. So that'd be like connected to a directory if you had a directory set up. A lot of these systems would be connected to a directory, and that's what we do at Dottable. We can connect all these systems to a directory so that you'd be able to track a lot of the customer actions that you're getting. Like tracking is incredibly important, right? Like even basic proof, like scans, clicks, redemptions makes any owner, business owner, harder to ignore you and easier to pay you with large amounts of money, right? That's why you want to get the money. So tracking is super important. So that's the game. If you fix these 5 things, you stop being a page that posts food or where you travel. You become a local attention engine with systems that turn attention into income. Now, if you want, I can drop another video showing you a simple lead magnet plus directory plus email plus SMS setup and how to position it so businesses actually want to pay you. And if you're ready to set up a personalized directory and start building this the right way, that's what Dottable is here for. So I can help you, or someone from my team can help you, and we can get everything built out for you so you can start making lots of money. So I hope this helped. Listen, make sure that you please like, comment, and subscribe for more information and more actionable steps that can help you grow your food and travel influencer business. Have a good one, guys.